This is an example of how Google deranks pages because they have political terms that Google doesn't like. Here's the date and time, because Google search results can change over time. Okay, so on Bing, we search for jump to universality, and here's me at post number 5. Jump to universality is an idea by David Deutsch, who is my colleague, and I've written a lot of stuff related to it, and most of the search results are related to it, so it makes sense that I have a decent search ranking. You go to Yahoo, and here I am. I am number 4 on Yahoo. And here I am at number 5 on DuckDuckGo. And then on Google, where'd I go? No query. Page 2? Nope. Page 3? Nope. Page 4? Here we go. I seem to be result 31, 2, 3, 4. I'm result 34 on Google instead of 4 or 5 on the other search engines. And you will notice this is a different post. It is not the post about IQ. See, on the other search engines, the post that comes up involves IQ. And Google does not like IQ. So they fired this guy, James Damore, because he wrote arguments about IQ. This article mentions that what he was saying was similar to the book The Bell Curve. And if you go to my page and then you search for bell curve, you will see that I mentioned the book The Bell Curve 3 times. And I believe this is why Google does not want to return this page in their search results. What's actually funny is I'm arguing against the bell curve, but I think Google can't tell the difference. And in general, I have right-wing political views, so there's probably lots of right-wing keywords, and if they're checking sentiment or anything. So because my post talks about the bell curve and other things that James Damore got fired for by Google, it does not show up on Google. The other search engines can all find it, no problem, and it ranks pretty high. And then Google is like, here, have one of your other posts and have it be ranked 34 for some reason. So let's try a different search term. We're trying to get results from my website. So we search jump to universality query. So now look, we have results from my website. Results that are related to me. But we still don't have the IQ one. And then Google literally runs out of results to respond with. They're like, we found 7 results and that's it. And they still can't find this page because it mentions the bell curve. You can do repeat the search with the omitted results included, which they claim are very similar, so they're leaving them out. And then you click this, and look, number 3, there's my post. Google actually does know about it, and they know it's relevant. They're just hiding it on purpose. You can force it to show up with a different search, jump to universality, and then you add IQ. If you actually search for IQ, Google will return search results that have to do with IQ. But if you do not put IQ in the search, then Google does not want you to read anything that has to do with IQ and whether IQ is heritable and the bell curve and so on. And again, I'm actually on the same side as Google here, but they don't know that. Their search algorithm censors me anyways. They can't tell the difference between a right-winger who agrees with them about IQ and a right-winger who disagrees. I don't mean I fully agree with them, just that I do not think that genes cause IQ. So that's what I argue in my post. I argue against the bell curve, and Google fired Damore for basically saying that gender and genes do control a lot of what people's personalities are like and their IQ and so on. I forget if he brought up IQ or if it was just gender stuff. But it's the same kind of issue. Google is really against the idea that biology controls our destiny or anything remotely like that, which I'm also against. So I wrote about it, and then I got heavily deranked because I mentioned a forbidden book, The Bell Curve. Even though I was mentioning it negatively, it still got me deranked. And yeah, just even on the regular search, just jump to universality. My colleague wrote about this. I'm one of the few experts on this subject. all the other search engines put me pretty near the top, and Google had me at rank 34 for some other post that talks about it. Which shows Google is biased against me in general, I've noticed. I have a lot of right-wing ideas, and then I rank lower on a lot of searches on Google than I do on all the other search engines.